And welcome everybody to a minor league esports presenting this Champion League match semi-final of the playoffs between Blizzard and Express. And I'm joined today with Vitaly. We got a good one coming up now.
Yeah, we really do. These two teams, both quality players on either side. You got Icy and Koalamos on the side of the Blizzard. You got Flog Pops. I think that's it. Yeah, and Lad on the side of the Express. I had to take a second look at that name just to make sure I was going to get it right. But these two teams are going to provide us amazing things. It's being the conference finals. I think so. Yeah, conference finals. I can't wait to see what these teams have in store for us.
Yeah, they've done extremely well through the playoffs so far. Neither of them really predicted to be in this point of the playoffs, according to the brackets. Only 14% of all of the brackets had either of these teams showing up. So a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one as we get ready to get started. But first, a map intro. And we're back with this conference final again between the Blizzard and Express as we get underway. Koalamos going to take this into midfield. Pops able to get it away from him and start moving it down. And we're going to see both these teams coming in very offensive throughout the playoffs. So it's going to be a battle of the goals is what I'm going to assume as we get started with game number one.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some offense, some ceiling shots. See some double taps. We saw Icy in his I think it was first round matchup. Just show up amazingly offensively, and I'm really hoping to see more of that. We always want to see some fireworks, especially in the Champions League. As Icy can't make a touch there, and Lad going the other way can't get it.
Now this game opening up with opportunities early for both sides. It's just a matter of getting the jitters out early and executing on what you have available. As Lad going to come up off the wall. That's going to get cleared by Icy. Pops, though, doing a great job of getting up to it and sending it back in. Koalamos caught a little off there, but able to get back to it. And now Icy going to be looking to pick this up off the sidewall.
Yeah, just a good job in the first minute or so of just trading chances as this is going to go in for Koalamos in an early-ish 1-0 lead for the Blizzard.
Yeah, and Icy just doing a great job here of seeing Pops in that awkward position off the wall, gets the pass. Koalamos reads it all day long and going to send that into goal to open up the scoring for Blizzard. And now Express going to find themselves in their first deficit of the series. It'll be interesting to see how they respond.
Yeah, for sure. Just a really good play, and Express really want to see. There's a good shot there, just goes right off the post. But I want to see some more ability from them as Koalamos shoots that right in the empty net, and the Blizzard have a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Express just pushed up a little bit too far there. That good pop there from Pops, but it ends up falling to Koalamos, who's able to slot it in. No one's back. They were very committed to that attack, and it ends up costing them as Blizzard double their lead. We get kicked off again here. Pop's going to win that one. It's going to fall to Icy, who goes up for it. He's got a chance, but it goes just wide off the post. Could have been an opportunity to make it 3.
Yeah. Oh, my. What a dunk from Koalamos. He almost had that one again. Icy also had a shot there, but the Blizzard really showing up early on as Icy almost gets that under Pops, but nothing doing it any longer.
And a miss there is going to let it fall to Koalamos. Pops having to rotate back quickly. Gets the hit off the back wall. Is going to jump up for the follow. Gets it past Koalamos. Icy back in a defensive position here, but neither of the Express players going to make a play on that ball. Leaves Icy with a chance to take a shot. It ends up getting cleared out, but a dangerous position as they begin to counter.
Oh, a good shot there from Pops, but unfortunately he can't get there as Icy misses his touch, but Lad believed that he would. And it ended up working out as this gets a 50 all the way down the field. The Blizzard doing a good job of just keeping the Express hemmed in right now. And the Express really have no idea what to do with this offensive pressure as Koalamos almost gets a second touch off the wall there.
And it seems like Express really trying to focus on just maintaining possession. I don't think they came into this game prepared, like you said, for how offensive this Blizzard team is. They can't really get any chemistry going because they're spending so much time defending net. That clear from Pops, gonna fall to Icy in midfield. He's gonna jump up for it, but a good clear from Pops. Gonna send it down. It comes off on the back wall. Lad has a position. It's gonna come back down in center, but no one's there to take advantage of it. Pops with the follow, gonna get blocked by Koalamos. Can't get the follow-up touch, and that's gonna be Lad who has to fall back. Koalamos not able to get enough power to send that in.
Yeah, a really good try. Just getting that 1v1 play. And unfortunately, Express had a really good chance, but it was Lad just unfortunately missing the net. Lad doing a really good job of just getting around him, though. Is he going to get this demo? No, he won't. Icy will be able to clear it away, but again, it seems like just the Express are really just hitting the ball to hit the ball, just trying to keep the ball away from the Blizzard at this point, because the Express really don't know what to do with this offensive pressure from the Blizzard, even with that miss from Icy. They are doing a really good job of just containing this Express team right now.
And Express trying to put together a good passing play. It was well put together, but the execution on the final hit just a bit wide. And with 45 seconds remaining, time quickly running out for this Express team to try and get some goals back to push this into overtime. As Lad gonna pick this up in midfield, gets the backflip to send it up to Pops off the wall. That's gonna come down off the backboard in a central position. Lad with the touch. It's not quite enough. He can get the follow-up, however. Pops now putting it off the corner. It's going to come back down. Lad, had the chance, but just couldn't find the ball, and the game remains 2-0 with 18 seconds remaining.
They really need to get something now if they want to have a chance of getting back into this game, as Lad loses that 50, and Icy's just going to put that one at the corner. And I think we could call it the Blizzard have won game number 1. They're just strong offensive plays, and almost gets a third one there, but the Blizzard really showing up offensively in the first, couple of minutes, and then really shutting down the game after that.
Yeah, the Blizzard, just a fantastic job of maintaining possession throughout the game, just ensuring that Express really never had a chance to breathe. They could barely get out of their own half with all of the hits that they were putting on towards goal, and I really don't think Express ever really had an opportunity to start finding their step as the game progressed. You started to kind of see them come alive near the end of the game there, but by then it was too little too late, and Blizzard gonna take game number 1.
Yeah, another thing I noticed was something that I commented on in the series that I was part of last night. Just the inability to finish on the chances that you do have. I mean, the Express did have a couple chances, a couple high-quality chances that just dropped right into the middle, but not having enough boost or not connecting onto the net, connecting on the ball, really costing them in game number 1. I want to see if they can make better use of their offensive possessions in this game number 2.
Yeah, and you have to wonder if the fact that it's the conference final maybe is giving them a little bit of jitters. It's a good thing that this is a best of 7, so they have some time to sort of pull this back together and mount a comeback. But this is going to be Koalamos trying to take it out of the corner. Pops with a shot that's going to go off the bar and in. What a way for Express to open up game number 2.
Yeah, a really good read from Pops. Cuomo's getting not a touch I don't think he really wanted to, and just a perfect shot. Icy was not expecting it to just go straight in. It goes off the post, and the Express coming out firing with a 1-0 lead just 11 seconds into game number 2.
And now this off the ceiling going to fall for Pops. He's able to get it up. Lad with an opportunity, and that's going to be 2 for Express. What a team play.
What a beautiful play here from Pops. Just catching that ball, popping it up, and Lad baiting. I don't know if he baited Koalamos out a little bit, but it was just a perfect shot. Koalamos couldn't get back in time. Even though he did get a piece of the ball, it still went into the net in the Express. 19 seconds in, have a 2-0 lead, and that's exactly how you want to respond after going down in game number 1.
Yeah, and if you've listened to me at all season, I've always preached that mid-game adjustments extremely difficult to make, but in between is really when you start to see teams come alive. As a chance from Icy going to go off the post. That was an opportunity to get the game back within 1. But as I was saying, in between games, teams often find themselves in a better position. They've got all the time back, the game's even, and they're more readily to easy to make adjustments.
I definitely agree with that. It's definitely a lot harder, as you said, in the middle of a game to be like, oh, okay, well, this is what we need to do. As a good pass from Koalamos, but Icy expecting the hit from Lad, just not going up for that. Koalamos continuing with it, tries to pop it over, but Pops gets a good save, and Icy right back into the middle, and the shot goes in for Icy, and the Blizzard cut it into the lead.
Yeah, this initial shot gets just wheeled by Pops there. Icy, though, gets around for the follow-up, puts it in the top left. Express had already committed fully to saving that initial shot, and that's going to bring the Blizzard now back within one. There's 3:41 remaining in game number 2, and Blizzard leading the series as Pops trying to ball it past 2. Lad not able to get back in time, and that's going to be Blizzard equalizing with 3:33 to go.
Koalamos, I mean, Icy starting out that play with a beautiful 50, and then Lad just unfortunately not able to get a touch, and Koalamos is right there, and he slots it right home, and just like that, we're all tied halfway through the game.
And now this kickoff gonna be won by Koalamos, picked up by Pops, but it's gonna fall to Icy. Goes up off the wall, gets demoed, but he gets it down. Lad with the follow-up. Pops gets it back center. Lad, though, a little bit too far right to really get a good follow-up on that. As Pops gonna try and get it back center. Koalamos doing a good job of clearing that off the line, but Express now really starting to mount pressure on this Blizzard defense to get back to that offensive pressure we saw in the beginning of this game. As Pops gonna send one in, it's gonna go high. Koalamos can't get the touch. He finally gets something, but Lad with the follow-up that's also wide, and an opportunity for Express to go up.
Yeah, the Lad again with the flick, but again, it's just the missed opportunities that I said in the first game. The Express really having a chance to get back in the lead, and they unfortunately just have a couple missed touches and misses, and the Blizzard get away with what seemed like a for sure goal for the Express, but really nothing coming out of it as Lad trying to put it back into the middle, but Pops isn't there, and Koalamos clears that one out. Oh, good pass right into Lad's hood, but really the Blizzard are just kind of hanging on by a thread, and Icy tries to put it on, but he puts it just wide. Koalamos for the follow-up, but unable to put that one in.
Yeah, that's one Icy's gonna want to have back. That ball in a dangerous spot as it comes in on goal. Icy has to go up fast to get the touch. Follow up by Pops is gonna go in, and Express are gonna retake the lead.
A good job here. Icy unfortunately getting a touch that goes straight up, and Pops reading that, and both Blizzard players in the net not able to react in time, and Pops grabs the lead back for the Express.
And what a goal it was. Great team play and awareness to stay in the position they needed. Oh, and Lad almost getting a touch off that miss from Koalamos. Pops there to follow it up, but it gives Icy enough time to get in position. Could have been a dangerous spot there for Blizzard, but fortunately not getting scored on. As Lad gonna get that past one. Goes up to get the touch, but he's gonna get beat by Icy. Icy now off the wall, gonna try and get that center for Koalamos. But it's a bit too far in front. Lad gets the touch, gets the follow-up off the backboard. Pops, though, too far back, and he's going to have to fall back to prepare for this counter.
Icy just trying to put that one right into Lad. He didn't have any boost, so he was trying to use his resources the best he could. But nothing coming. Is going to be a clear out from Koalamos, and the Express doing a really good job of just shutting everything the Blizzard are doing down. A good clear from Pops. Follow-up, but he's not there as Koalamos up on this wall, putting it off the backboard. Lad with a miss. Icy's there for the follow-up. It's going to be right off the post. And Icy, another chance he's going to want back Koalamos with a 1v1, but Pops with a good save, and the Express stay in the lead.
Yeah, Pops just doing a great job on defense there. Reads both those shots well. Keeps them in the lead, and with 45 seconds remaining, Blizzard gonna start having a lot of pressure on them as they put that one across goal. Pops just trying to get it over that defender. Icy with the follow-up. Lad gonna get the save. Pops getting it over. It's gonna be a shot here. Icy just gets a touch. I don't think that was gonna go in either way, but a good touch sets it up for Koalamos as he gets a shot downfield. Pops again getting back to the ball and maintaining this defensive posture we've seen so far.
Yeah, the Pops really being that defensive stand that the Express need, and with 10, well, not even less than 10 seconds, the Blizzard need to move down the field now, and that's a good touch from Pops, just putting it into the corner is Lad. Gonna try to put this one down, and they do when the Express tie up the series, taking game number 2.
Yeah, and we really see in that game too, Express making the adjustments they needed from game 1. We couldn't ever see them come alive because in that game 1, again, Blizzard just mounting pressure. But in this game, we saw Express sort of absorb it more, wait for a mistake, take over possession, and move it downfield, and that really worked in their favor. As we saw, they were able to take the game.
Yeah, I mean, the Express having 11 shots compared to the 9 for the Blizzard. A little bit more pressure, and Icy having 5 saves, just really trying to keep his team in it. I mean, they almost came back. They had a few good chances right at the end, but they spent a lot of their time in the defensive zone, and that's something that the Blizzard need to do less of if they want to win, being an offensive team as they are. You know, Icy being, you know, that quality offensive player that he is, but the Express, you know, being no slouches either. You know, Pops having a really good game all around, and he's just being there for the offensive opportunities, being there for the defensive opportunities. So I want to see maybe some more offensive opportunities for the Blizzard, just trying to shut down what the Express are doing to them, which is, you know, shutting them down in the midfield. So I hope the Blizzard can do it. It's going to be a quality game either way.
And one thing we really seen coming alive from both teams so far this series has been the passing plays. In that game 2, every goal was assisted in some way or another, and I really hope to see that continue because the team plays are really what can create the best chances as we get kicked off here. Icy gonna win that kickoff, but he's gonna bail on it as it goes towards Lad. Set up for the rebound. Icy can't get the follow-up touch. It's going to come in for Pops, who gets the touch. Koalamos able to send it down. Can't beat Lad. It's going to be Icy to send it back down. That shot saved as it was going in. Pops has to go up and get a touch. Koalamos can't quite. And now we're going to see Express on the counter.
Yeah, Pops trying to get it past Icy, but unable to do anything more as Icy beats Lad to the ball. A very good job. And Pops having no boost, but he's just going to put that one long and let the Blizzard have possession as he really needed boost, and Icy clearing that one long right back. The Express is kind of a ping pong game as Koalamos goes up for a 50. Icy trying to go for a follow-up, but Pops is right there to save that one away. And a bump on the, oh, and Icy misses another open net. He's going to want that one back as well, and Lad is going to be there for the save on a shot off for Koalamos, and Icy just unfortunate there as the game stays tied and the Blizzard really want to be ahead right now.
Yeah, and this Express defense has been absolutely stout so far. Pops 100% showing out this game, and the last really coming alive and feeling his groove as that's going to get sent into the corner from Icy. Pops there to send it back downfield. Koalamos doesn't really have the momentum to make a play, so he opts to fall back. Gonna get the pickup. Lad there to challenge. It's still in midfield. Icy to send it down. It's gonna go for the double touch for that good 50 from Pops. Gonna make it difficult. Shot gonna get sent out by Lad. Pops gonna look to pick it up off the wall. Gets a touch. It's gonna go near center, but it's slow enough where Icy able to pick that one up. Now we see Koalamos gonna send this one off the backboard. Pops getting it back out again. It's gonna 50. Icy gets it past. This could be an opportunity for Express to take the lead. It's in center, and Lad just not able to get the touch.
Yeah, a really good job of what Pops is doing is just winning almost every challenge. As he loses a challenge, this might lead to a goal. No, Icy doesn't have any boost. And a good redirect there from Pops, just alleviating all the pressure that the Blizzard had on that play. But Pops really doing a good job of just winning every challenge that he does go for, and just being fast to the ball, really not letting the Blizzard have any chances and any shots. And when they do, he's going to save him away. It's a good demo there. This might just go in. No, Lad will have to finish this one off, but he can't find the angle. And Icy will clear that one away. We're still, with 3 minutes gone, we are all tied at 0 in this game number 3.
Yeah, both these teams not making a lot of mistakes, and when they do, recovering from them quickly. as Koalamo's going to try and get that centered for Icy. He wasn't there for it. Pops going to get a Fields backflip, man, as he tries to pick that up in midfield. Off the backboard, Pops is going to have an opportunity, but it's going to be high. And now Icy picking it up in the midfield. Only one to beat, but he can't get there fast enough. And that's going to give enough time for Pops to get back. A miss hit from Koalamos in the air is going to send it deep into his own half. Lad following that up. Icy gets it over one. Gonna try and follow, but can't keep up with it. As Lad now sending it back down. Koalamos can't get the touch. Trying desperately to get it off the wall. Dangerous spot there. Pops with the follow-up. It's a bit high. He needs to get a touch, and it's off the bar. Could have been an opportunity for Express to go up here.
Yeah, it really could have been, as Icy tries to get that shot in, but he can't. A good save from Lad. Can he turn around in time? I don't think he can, as Lad gets a good 50. This one's going to roll all the way down. Can Koalamos get there? Yes, he can. Scary moments on both sides, and it all comes back to where Icy had that open net, and the Blizzard could have taken the lead, and we're still staring at a scoreless game where the Blizzard could have been leading, as Pops trying to get the flick, but unable to do so, as Icy will send that away pretty easily in a pass into the midfield, but Icy will be right there to clear that one away.
And with 30 seconds remaining, the tension becoming palpable as that shot from Pops gonna go off the post. The Lad follow up off the other post. Express gonna be extremely disappointed that that one doesn't go in. Had the opportunity to score and just couldn't capitalize. And now, with 10 seconds remaining, this game teetering on the edge of golden goal territory. Gonna get sent down into the Blizzard half. It's gonna fall back for Pops. Lad gets a touch. Ball gonna get picked up by Icy. He's gonna try and dribble it down. Doesn't get a good enough touch. And this game going to overtime.
Here's Icy, unfortunately missing that flick, and we're going to 0-0 overtime. The next, no, it's still game 3, so there still is a lot of time as Pops trying to get that second touch, but a little bit too high. Is Lad going for the shot? He's gonna beat out Koalamos, and they're gonna take game number 3 on Koalamos' just missed defensive touch here.
And after 5 minutes of regulation, the first and final goal gonna get scored 13 seconds into overtime after that excellent fake to slot it in. And that's gonna be Express taking game number 3 and going up in the series 2-1.
Man, that's rough for the Blizzard. You go through that much of the game and just I don't know if it was a fake. I don't know if it was just a defensive mistouch, just not getting the touch that he needed. But the Blizzard are now staring down at, and they're losing in this series where they probably felt that they could have, won this series pretty easily with this offensive show of force that, both of these players are. So the Express really showing up and Pops and being a very good notable player in the midfield, winning every challenge that he wanted, and Lad just finishing on, just being that defensive player and scoring that overtime goal. So it's scary for the Blizzard right now.
Yeah, and between those two teams, 10 shots in total gonna get sent towards the goal. Only one of them finding their way in 13 seconds into overtime, but Blizzard looked great that whole game. Both sides really evenly matched in this one, and I would not be at all surprised if this game goes all the way down to number 7 as we get ready to start game 4 right now.
Game 7 would be crazy. Yes, we get into game number 4. And the Blizzard, Icy, and Pops on the kickoff. One by Pops was going to go straight into the Express half as Koalamos gets it right over Lad, but unable to finish that one off as Pops able to send that one away. Icy into the midfield. A good demo, but Lad is going to be right there. And Lad wins another challenge. Koalamos going for another air dribble, trying to get it over Pops. Icy trying to finish it off, and he does! And the Blizzard take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Koalamos gets up, gets a good challenge. It's going to get it to fall down. Lad is there for it, but just overshoots it by an inch. And that ball going to slip right behind him and go in. And Blizzard now finding themselves up in control of this match as Icy now gonna go up for this hit. It's gonna get cleared out by Pops. That could be on target. It's just wide. Koalamos picking it up and sending it off the sidewall. Follow-up from Pops is gonna be on target though, and that's gonna equalize mere seconds after the opening goal.
Koalamos just getting another missed touch on that corner. He wanted a better, I think he just wanted that ball to roll up the wall, honestly, and Pops just right there to read it. And the Express back tied into this game number 4. And man, this is a very high, might be high scoring game already. 30 seconds in, 40 seconds in, whatever it is, I can't count. It's already 2 goals. So I'm hoping for an offensive show of force that these two teams are.
Yeah, as that one's gonna get sent downfield from Pops. A bad touch gonna put it in front of goal. Icy lucky that Koalamos able to read that as Icy just trying to slow it down there. It's gonna go up off the corner, but it's gonna get cleared by Ladd. Koalamos in an awkward spot. That shot from Ladd gonna go over top and in, and Express gonna retake the lead.
Ladd just winning that challenge from Icy, and then coming from that wall. A very good job of just beating Koalamos to the ball, and the Express grabbing a 2-1 lead, and they're looking pretty scary. Even though the Blizzard grabbed that first goal, they're saying, "Nuh-uh, we're gonna come back." As Ladd trying to go for a ceiling shot, he still has that flip, has a ton of boost, but unfortunately just misses that touch, and Icy's gonna be able to clear that one out. Pops getting not the touch that he wanted into the midfield to Koalamos. You're right there for the shot. Yeah, Icy going for the demo, and Koalamos is going to finish that one off. We're all tied at 2.
And what a good play here from Icy. Watch him on the left side of the screen, puts pressure on Pops, makes him jump forward, and that gives Koalamos all the space he needs to slot it in. What a team play from the Mind Games over at Blizzard as they tie 2-2. Icy now gonna take this up off the wall. Can't get the follow-up touch. That ball in a dangerous spot there, but Koalamos able to follow it up and send it out. Icy now picking it up in his own half, gets a bump on Pops. Is gonna try and get it over Ladd, who gets a touch. And now Pops on the counter has one to beat, but Icy gonna get there before him.
Oh my, as Ladd shoots that from midfield, and Koalamos had no boost, I don't think. And Ladd just catches him sleeping. Icy trying to put that into the corner. Koalamos on it. Yeah, I was correct. He didn't have any boost. Ladd just able to finish that one off, and the Express back in the lead as the Blizzard just tying this game up and now starting to reel a little bit. As I'd be scared as well. Every goal that I've had has been just been put back by the Express as Koalamos puts it over one. Can he finish that one off? No, he can, as Pops is going to be right there. And Pops winning more challenges in that midfield. Really trying to just get past all of them, but he can't do so as he's going to be cleared all the way down by Icy. He's going to be off the backboard. He's back into the middle as Koalamos puts it up high. And can Icy turn around to finish it off? Yes, he can. And we're all tied at 3.
And this just comes off the defensive mistake from Express. Ladd goes up on the wall, can't get the touch. Pops still reeling from that initial jump he made, and it gives Icy an open net to just put it in, and he's not going to miss from that distance. And now, just a little into the second half, we see the game all tied up. A stark difference from what we saw in Game 3 with 6 goals already on the board.
Yeah, definitely. Game number 3 just being that defensive showdown, and now this is what I hope for. The offensive showdown of these two teams being that offensive teams as Koalamos tries to go for a dunk, and he does get it, but just a bit wide. Pops putting it to the corner, but Pops just going to be able to clear that one away from Icy all the way down. And a good touch from Koalamos. Puts that one into the corner. It's a shot on, but Icy able to clear that one away up to Koalamos. Koalamos taking a heavy first touch, but unable to do anything more with that. As Ladd clears that one down the field, and Icy's going to be right there to clear that one away.
And 90 seconds remaining in Game 4. Both these teams still level. Pops and Ladd both on the wall. Ladd just gets off in time. They're going to touch. Koalamos had a great shot there, but Ladd with the ceiling shot that's going to go in. And what a way for Express to once again take the lead.
The lad went for this one earlier in the game, and he unfortunately was unable to hit it there. But here, just beating up both defenders. Icy not expecting it, and Koalamos just jumping a little bit too late in the Express. What an absolute exclamation point to take back the lead here in this game number 4, and they're looking to go on to series point here against the Blizzard as Icy puts it over Lad, but a good save away from Pops, not having any boost, but Koalamos back into the middle, and Lad's gonna be able to clear that one away. And the Express just trying to cut off everything right now as Koalamos gets a heavy first touch. Is gonna be a pass over to Icy, and Pops able to clear that one away. Pops take control, but again, the Blizzard really need a goal, or else they're going to be on series point, and that's a very scary thing to be on.
Absolutely, especially in these best of 7s. They're going to have to make something happen here. Otherwise, it's going to be an incredible gauntlet for them to fight. 23 seconds remaining in game number 4. Express, one goal in the lead as the final moments ticking down. This ball going to come in the corner. Pops with a shot that's going to get saved by Icy. Now he's going to have a chance to take it downfield. There's no one back for Express, and they're going to tie the game with 8 seconds remaining.
Man, the overcommit from the Express. All he had to do was just sit back at midfield. But Icy, realizing that they overcommitted, and just able to drive that one in. And a stark difference. We had 1 goal in 5 minutes plus in game number 3. We go to 8 goals. And we're still gonna go to overtime most likely, unless Lad can shoot this one in. It's gonna go off the backboard and Pops can't finish that one off. He's gonna get bumped out of the way. And I almost caster cursed this game, and it's still not over. As Lad puts that one to the side, but unable to. I almost caster cursed this game, because it almost didn't go to overtime. Pops almost finished that one off.
Yeah, Pops had an excellent chance there to end it early. But now we find ourselves in overtime of game 4 as Blizzard gonna send one towards goal. Pops gets it just off the bar and just barely keeps that from rolling in. What a defensive effort from him. The follow-up downfield's gonna get hit by Lad off the bar again. Both these teams trying desperately to secure this game.
They don't. The Blizzard not wanting to go down to series point, and the Express wanting to get onto that series point, trying to finish this thing off in 5, but what a game so far. As Koalamos trying to win that 50. Icy's gonna be right there, a bump on the Pops, but a great job of just getting back in time, recovering, as this goal is gonna be cleared out, and Lad sticking with it, trying to get over Icy, which he does. But another 50 from Lad. Pops up, gonna take a shot, it's gonna go right off the crossbar, and Lad with the Fia's backflip, but unable to do anything more. Icy getting it away, but Pops with another shot high, and it's gonna go in.
Pops with an incredible bump up pass. Koalamos in goal, but gets caught out of position. Tries to get back in time, but can't make anything happen. And that's gonna be Express taking game number 4 and going on series point. What a game!
Oh my goodness, I need to come down from that a little bit. That was absolutely insane. Koalamos again just unable to be in the position that he needs to be in overtime. It costs them the game, and now they're looking at a 3-1 series deficit, even though they had probably most of the pressure. They had a lot of pressure in that game.
Oh, Blizzard have to be absolutely gutted after that shot. They come all the way back in regulation time to equalize with only 8 seconds remaining, just to let an air ball float in because they just couldn't quite get in position in time. But what an extreme test of spirit for Express to stay focused, not let that equalizer to push overtime affect them, and secure the victory. And now they find themselves on the cusp of moving to the grand finals.
That's something. You get the chance to go to the grand finals. You want to close it out. So the Express, look for them to have this killer instinct. If they don't, the Blizzard have had absolute resilience in this series so far. I we'll see. I want to see nothing less than Game 7. So if the Blizzard, if you're listening to this, make this happen. I want to see Game 7. You better make that happen.
Well, we'll find out shortly enough here as Lad going to win that initial kickoff. It's going to be followed up by Icy. A great pop down from Pops. Lad going to have the goal open, and that's going to be an early score for Express.
The overcommit from the Blizzard. It's something that happened that almost cost the Express the last goal that the Blizzard scored in game number 4, and it cost the Blizzard 8 seconds into the game number 5, and that's not a goal you want to give up here early on series point. You'd hope that their defense would be a little bit better, their communication would be a little bit better now, knowing that if they lose, they're done being a single elim tournament.
Well, their backs against the wall. Pop's going to send this into the corner. Icy, though, with a good pick. It's going to fall to Kowalamos, who gets it down. Lad now getting it passed off the wall, gets it past another. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him. If he could just get this centered. Not quite fast enough, though, as Blizzard able to get back in time. Icy can't get that touch. It's going to be Lad to keep it in the mid. Lad has the opportunity for a follow-up. Icy's there, and he gets the save. This game remains 1-0 as we close down the first minute of Game 5.
Oh, Pops going for a double tap. Can he get it? No, we didn't have enough boost to finish that one off. But the Express have all the pressure, all the boost right now. As Kowalamos has absolutely nothing. And Icy, I don't think has anything either. It's going to be a pot shot on net. But Icy being able to clear that one out. And just the ability to go for boost as Icy tries to get a 50. Goes into midfield. But Kowalamos with a missed jump. It's going to go right back into the Blizzard half. Pops. A missed touch there from Kowalamos, but Icy able to clear that one away, but Pops right back into the midfield, right back into the Blizzard end. A great job of just making sure that the Blizzard have no time to get any offensive opportunities going. As Lad trying to get that into the midfield, but it's going to be pinched way too far. And the Express, Icy with a miss, and Lad with a miss as well. 2 misses on the side of both teams. I know 2v1 and Kowalamos just trying to pass, but the communication just wasn't there.
Well, Icy gonna take it off the walls. Got an opportunity, but that double touch gonna get saved by Pops. Kowalamos tries to get it past, but Lad sticking with it, but he gets it past him that time. The flick's gonna be high. It's gonna be off the bar, but no, Kowalamos can't get up to it to get the meaningful touch he needs. And as we go into the second half of game number 5, it's going to stay 1-0 for Express. Icy trying to send that up. Lad, though, gets the interception. Going to force Kowalamos to come up off the wall. He's going to send it down. Icy trying to secure it in corner, but can't get the touch. It's going to come back in center. Kowalamos sending it down. Icy's there. He's going to come up off the wall. Lad not able to get the booming clear he wants. It's going to go center for Icy, who's going to send it on goal and in. What a team play to equalize there.
What a beautiful pass there from Kowalamos. Lad not getting the touch he wanted, and Icy just right at the top of the box. Going to bury that one, and we're all tied at 1. And the Blizzard have got to feel that confidence rise a little bit after that one. Icy, he's missed a couple of open nets in this series, but that goal's got to make him feel really good about himself as Pops puts that one down and a good touch away, but Pops is going to have an open, then he's going to bury it. And just as quick as the Blizzard tie the game, the Express take the lead back.
And what a play there. Pops picking it up off the right corner, sending it just under the bar and taking any confidence that the Blizzard had just built up and crushing it. Blizzard gonna have to focus to re-put themselves in a position to take this game. Again, if anyone's just joining in, Blizzard is down 3-1 in the best-of-7 series, and they absolutely have to win this game. Otherwise, their series is gonna come to a grinding halt. That shot gonna go off the post and in. Kowalamos, what a goal!
What a pass from Icy. Just a little forced pass, Lad, into a really bad spot because he didn't know whether the ball was going to go in or not. And Lad having to make another brutal decision, just having to make just unfortunate misread. I don't know. English is really hard, but a good Good read from Koalamos, and we're all tied. And again, the Blizzard just not going away in this game number 5. Never say die. The resilience, I'm loving it from the Blizzard so far.
And Pops gets a good shot on the goal there. It gets blocked from Icy. Koalamos tries to get the double touch, had the angle, but couldn't get the touch. Now it's gonna be Icy, tried to pick it up off Lad. He gets it past him. Only Pops to beat. He's gonna flick it up for Koalamos, who's gonna send it in. And Blizzard now gonna take the lead in game number 5.
What a beautiful pass here from Icy, just getting right to the top of the box and flicking it up, and Pops with a little bit of a rough spot. He either had to go or wait, and he decided to go, and he got beat. And the Blizzard now in the lead for the first time in game number 5, and they're looking to take this one home as another shot on, but Pops is going to be right there. And Lad trying to just clear that one out. Icy back into the express zone, trying to get a dunk was Icy, but a good clear away from Pops. Koalamos, it's going to get a bump on Koalamos, going to get the shot. No, Lad will recover in time for his teammate that just got bumped, and Lad, a good job of just clearing that one out. And Icy going with it now, going for a double tap. Can he hit it? No, Pops will be there in time. The Blizzard trying all they can to send this to a game 6.
Oh, Icy gonna get it back in center. It's gonna fall to Pops, who sends it down to Lad. Lad, though, doesn't jump for it, sees Koalamos, and now they're gonna have to get back in a defensive position. Icy with a shot that's saved by Pops, and Koalamos not there. It's gonna be Lad to equalize now. This game could go to yet again another overtime.
Koalamos pushing up too far, and Lad says thank you very much, and they will tie the game. You can't overcommit in that spot. You gotta stay back. Even though you needed boost, you needed to go back. And the Express, wanting to end this series when they can. Lad taking that a gift wrap opportunity.
Well, the pressure gonna be mounting now for Blizzard. If they can keep this ball up, they can maybe secure a goal. Otherwise, it's gonna go to overtime. Koalamo sending it off the back post, but that's gonna get spiked down from Lad. And we're in the 3rd overtime of the series. Blizzard absolutely have to score here or it's all over. Popso is gonna get a shot towards, Koalamos just able to make it back in time, and that overtime almost ended early.
Almost did. I thought Pops was gonna get a really good touch. Koalamos trying to get a dunk, but unfortunate there is Pops able to clear that one away. Doesn't have any boost, gets it past Icy, but Koalamos gonna be right there to clear that one away. Icy going up the wall, gonna put that one off the back wall. Lad gonna put that one long, and Koalamos is gonna be back in time. Didn't overcommit that time. That's a good pass. It's gonna be right to Pops though. Pops going up high. He's gonna try to go for a double tap. He's gonna miss, unfortunately. Lad is there for the follow-up. It's gonna go right off the backboard again. As Icy gets that one away. Koalamos is gonna be popped up high. Icy put into the middle. Koalamos, he's gonna touch there. Lad, it's gonna get a touch. It's gonna go all the way. Can he get it in? Yes, he can. And the Express move on to the grand finals.
In the final moments of the first minute of overtime, Lad gets an insane angle to send it in the top left. That's gonna be Express taking the series in style, and Blizzard, their season comes to an end. What a series it was, though.
3 overtimes in a row. Just unfortunate. I mean, the Blizzard have to feel... You get to the grand finals, I mean, you gotta feel good, but man, that can't feel good. 3 overtimes in a row, it's gotta hurt. Definitely, especially in this game alone. Koalamos just pushing him a little bit too far. Lad having an empty net to tie it, and then here, chances again, but the Lad just able to finish that one off, and the Express are gonna be moving on to the grand finals. Well, they will be playing the winner of the next series that it will be up next.
And Blizzard taking it the distance. Absolutely nothing to be ashamed about. They tuck it to overtime 3 straight times. They take the series all the way to game 5. They get in a playoffs position that no one in the brackets really predicted, and they show up to play. At the end of the day, one of the teams has to win, and Express putting together the momentum they needed to take it, but you've got to give it up for Blizzard. They put up a fight. They made it exciting. They made it entertaining, and what a way for their season to go out. Absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. But
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to mention that we do have controller giveaways tonight. PowerA controller giveaways tonight. We have 2 of them. They will be at 9 p.m. Eastern. So stick around, get your entries, get into that so you can win some fantastic controllers from PowerA.
But don't go anywhere, though. Still plenty of excellent Rocket League coming up, and this MLE playoff weekend. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a few.